Welcome along to Wellington College. Welcome to this day one of this year's Under-18's Six Nations Festival. We get things underway with England taking on Wales. Kick off just over 5 minutes away. With our first match just 5 minutes away. Let's run through the teams and see how they line up. Is Wales taking on England? Let's begin with the Wales side for game one of this year's Under-18 Six Nations. A fullback for Wales, number 15, Rhiannon Griffin. On wing, number 14, Hannah Lane. Centre, number 13, Neil Jetson. Centre number 12, Kelsey Webster. On wing number 11, Molly May Powell. Fly half number 10, Rachel Thomas Evans. And scrum half number 9, Katie Beckles. Forward to Wales, prop number 1, Chloe Thomas Brelly. Hooker number 2, Molly Wakely. Prop number 3, Adam Jones. Lock number 4, Millie Summer. Lock number 5, Robin Davis. Flanker number 6, Maisie Davis. Flanker number 7, co-captain Katie Sims, and wearing 8 for Wales, co-captain Brennan Hopkins. On the bench for Wales, wearing 16, Joey Gant, 70, Neil Padmore, 80, Caddy Lois Davis, 19, Anna Pierce. 20, Catherine Stewart. 21, Shah Jones. 22, Candice Whitfield. 23, Ron Winfield. And now, the England side this morning. At fullback for England, number 15, Daisy Aspinall. On the wing, number 14, Connie Clark. Centre, number 13, Sarah Parry.
Well, a very good morning to you. Welcome to Wellington College for this under-18 Six Nations. As you will see in the graphic in front of you, it is England who kick off our competition in the women's side of things against Wales. That's the side that will take the field in this first 35 minutes, captained by the wonderful Sophie McQueen at open side. Look out for Daisy Aspinall as well at fullback. Should be a really big game for her. The prop forward and lock forward, both named Sam's, not related, I understand, and should be an interesting competition, most certainly. As I say, the format here this morning is 35-minute halves, if you want, and 3 teams involved. So we will have 3 halves. England versus Wales to start with, Scotland versus England second up, and then Scotland versus Wales. There will be changes around, there will be moves round, and James Cooper's side will start as that. Catherine Nicholas McLaughlin picks the following Wales 15. Of course, it wasn't long, about a month or so, since these two teams met. There's 2 co-captains, Sims and Hopkins, on the flank at number 8 respectively, and Rachel Thomas-Evans will play in the fabled number 10 shirt for Wales. The Cardiff girl will get a chance to pull the strings and move people around. Yeah, 48-5 to England last month at rugby school, and 2 teams that know each other relatively well, and should be a really good encounter. So yeah, early morning rugby here at Wellington College. 10 o'clock the kick-off, 11 o'clock the next half, and then 12 o'clock the final half, if you like. And then the men's competition starts tomorrow. More women's rugby this afternoon. Ireland, France and Italy involved with that. Wellington College looking resplendent in the Berkshire sunshine as both teams come out. And we will try and be as accurate as we possibly can. Obviously with squads it's difficult. Replacements you can see there, different amount of players being used. England choosing to field almost 2 different 21s for both halves. But we'll see how it goes and see what happens. Little note of Tilly Poland there, who's been a bit of a bolter of late. She's come through the ranks very quickly, and hopefully we'll get a chance to have a look at her. No national anthems by the look of things. Too much rugby to play perhaps in this festival start. Next lot of rugby for this lot is on Tuesday. And it's Millie Hyatt who has the ball, and there's our referee Katie Byrne, and she will get things underway. England kick off to the right hand side. The sun pretty glorious at the moment. Lovely, almost perfect conditions. Relatively soft underfoot, but not so soft. And even though it is relatively chilly, the sun is out and will warm up the day. Wales with a little bit of ball to play with. Not a huge amount of traction. Good line speed from England. Ball along the floor. Good offloading from Thomas-Evans. Kept the ball alive. Good trucking from Gwen and Hopkins as well, but Wales are penalised. Holding onto the ball, says the referee. And I'm not sure whether there'll be too much discussion here. I think going into the corner will be the call off the boot of Hyatt. Hyatt out of Hartpury College. Like a fair few of the players, although the England pack is dominated by Exeter players. But yeah, Gloucester Hartbury being responsible for a good amount. As you could probably understand, they've got a great programme down there with the women's game, from junior level all the way to senior level. Good examination for the line-up. Didn't look too straight, and the referee agrees with me. Flew all the way through to Lucy Ward, but she was stood adjacent almost. So an easy call, and actually it's another line-out that's been called by Wales. You don't see this too many times. Obviously not fancying their scrum. They will have a line-out here. And it'll be Molly Wakely who's... and the referee blows a whistle because I think there was a little bit of expediency there. Unfair speed off the line. Coming through the line out and grabbing the ball. Again, neat little offload, and through Wales come. They go the same way, although it is knocked on there. England pour through, and the referee stops it before it gets too messy. And we will have a scrum, and possibly our first scrum. Front rows from Wales, Chloe Thomas-Bradley, Molly Wakely and Elan Jones on the tight head. Up against Hannah Sams, Lucy Calladine and Lucy Ward. There are 3 Lucys in the England pack, and there's one on the bench as well. Must be relatively confusing. Dominance at rugby a month ago, and England start well and allow Shields a bit of a free pass into the midfield as she opens up Wales. Good defence coming across from the ladies in red. More direct stuff from England. And that's good scrapping at the breakdown, although I think, yeah, the knock-on has come, and I think it'll be Wales' ball. Good work in the tight there, over the ball. Had to disrupt, and Wales will feel that they need to do that with the breakdown. Can't allow a quick ball for England to play with. They've got too many good strike runners. The likes of Parry and McDougall, Aspinall as well, let alone Clark and Gerrard on the wings. Wales will have to be clever at breakdown. Put in from Bevans. Big push on England, and they asked to hold it, and again more handling errors in the midfield, and England will be smiling about this because this is prime real estate. Sophie McQueen there with 7 on her back, the Hartbury girl putting a lot of pressure on. She breaks off here and makes a little bit of a nuisance of herself in the midfield, like any good 7. England certainly with the advantage at scrum time. Wales women will have to try and find an antidote to this. Put in from Shields, the Wasps girl. Bit of a mismove in the centre. Strong line, I think, from Parry. Good quick ball for England to deal with. Over the top it goes. And Wales have snaffled it. Little bit too ambitious from England, that. Although it is good to see the speed with which they can play. And 10 o'clock is an early call for a game of rugby, and I'm not surprised that perhaps handling didn't quite go well. It was Daisy Aspinall, the under-17 girl. What a prospect she is, playing at under-16s a few months ago. And now into the under-18 side, and real future. Better scrum from Wales. Slightly more solidarity about it. Kick is deep. Aspinall just slightly overread it. Offload again is ambitious. It's going to bounce up. Now the afterburners are on. Wales had to work hard to close that down on the outside. Again, the pass is loose. Wales will have free ball here and have to position themselves out in the backs, because rather than defending, they're going to have to attack. Through comes the England defence, aggressive defence from the girls in white.
Advantage over.
The advantage is over. This ball is kicked out. Wonderful complex down here at Wellington College. I don't know if you've ever had the pleasure of being down here, but it really is quite superb. Huge amounts of grounds, huge amounts of resources. They've got a golf course over the back there, and this is the camp for the whole of the under-18s fixtures, both men and women. This is where we'll be, and hopefully the weather will stay as glorious as it is right now. It isn't potentially planned to. We might have a bit of rain. Lucy Calladine again. Line-out is just about rescued by England. Ricochets a little. Shields into the midfield. Delay on the runner. Good line cut. Shields gets quick ball, and the option is to boot the ball through, which was clever thinking considering, and it could bounce up, and England could be over here. Well, they'll check the grounding. I think that we will just check that. Has it been given? No, knock on, says the referee. It's unfortunate. But another look at it here. Lucy Ward, I think it was. No, it wasn't. It was Annabella Meta, sorry. Yeah, Meta sprung on this. It was quick thinking on the end of the boot. And Meta comes through and then puts her toe on it. And the Harlequins lady not quite able to gather and put the ball down. England still in a good position, but chance goes a-begging. Kick clearance is relatively good. Aspinall will get a chance to have a go from here up to the 22. She rumbles, and great position over the ball. Katie Bevans, I think it was, doing the hard yards right in the middle there. The pass again is loose and has to be gathered, and England have snaffled it, and they'll break down this short side. Oh, got to get the ball into hand. It doesn't quite, and it bumbles out a touch. Good transition though. Onto the ball quickly. See here the passing not quite being as accurate as it could be. And a tackle from McDougall, I think it was, that just dislodged the ball. The Saracens girl. And then Ellie Wood trying to combine out on the short side. Not quite working. Away they come. Again. Oh, I was about to say that England could spring a charge there, but comes back Wales' side, but Wales are going to be penalised. Holding on, says the referee. Clarify something I said earlier about the competition being held here. The women's competition is here at Wellington College. The men's side of the competition is in Dublin. My apologies.
I did you square, please, so I do the shoulder, okay? Yeah, I'll see it, yeah. Just give me a shout to see how they... Crunch!
10 minutes gone in this game. England rarely out of the Wales half.
I think our gap is a little bit too big. So we're just taking it half a step, please. Thank you. Yes, perfect.
Referee just asking for some clarity in the space between the two front rows. Doesn't want too much of a run-up for these prop forwards to dig into each other.
Set.
Ball has gone down on this near side as well. I think Hannah Sams and Wales will get a penalty and they will run it out of their own half. Again, good tackles come in on Bevans. Bevans is almost pushed into touch, does well to stay in field. Summer, brief carry from her. Thomas Evans feeds one of her big runners. Over the top it goes again. Pressure put on in the midfield. Wales just about hold on to it. They tumble forward. This is as sustained a piece of pressure that Wales have had. Thomas Evans again. Quick ball to, or quick hand, should I say, to try and get rid of it. But as soon as I start suggesting they're doing well, the referee disagrees with me. Off their feet at that breakdown, and Millie Hyatt will get a chance to kick to touch. It's a safe touch out on the right hand side. Some big shoulders going in. Lucy Sams, the Liverpool St Helens girl, strong tackle in midfield, tried to rip the ball free as well. Line out again, agonisingly over the top. Wales will attempt to play with that. They tumble through. Knock on again in the midfield. Naya Fajayason, Cardiff girl, just reaching for the ball. The passes have not been too kind so far this morning. Hands will blame it on them being cold. Passes agonisingly out of reach. Fajayason there, not able to collect. And England get another scrum. England into the midfield, miss pass, and McDougall finds Aspinall, and Aspinall only needs half a gap. Aspinall again, you can see her quality. Oh, knock on, I think, just as she went to ground, although have England rescued it? No, Wales come away with it. Good defence. Set about the ball really well there. Aspinall just loose as she hit the floor. Now the kick is misfielded by Aspinall, who's frustrated with herself, but let's have another look at it here. Hyatt and McDougall combining well, the runners in the midfield. And here's Aspinall round the outside of Bevans. Emma Gerrard was grasping at shadows there. My apologies, Molly May Power was grasping at shadows there. Again, Fajayason, handling error, gives England the ball and away they come. Great speed from Sophie McQueen, she does have wheels. Deceptively quick for a big girl. The Wales caught out a little bit there, and here comes Annabelle Mehta. That fumble over the line still probably hurting from a few moments ago. England is sniffing here, through Wales come. Molly Wakely dishing out the medicine. Referee says you can't go quickly, and McQueen will be brought back. McQueen played in last year's Six Nations. And a very able ball carrier, as we saw then, and not only good defensively, but given a bit of opportunity, and that's potentially where England are going to look for things. Just that spilt ball, that quick turnover. It can hurt Wales very quickly, as I say, but on a good score against them last month, the rugby score, 48-5 was the final credit.
Who's at the front, please?
Wales have continued to improve, and Katrina Nicholas McLaughlin's team been helped by Oliver Wilson and Suwan Lillicrap as well. Been coaching this Wales side, and it's a slightly better line out this time. Well gathered by Robin Davis, the Hartpury girl, Ospreys of course as well, but she will know a lot of this England team from her time with Hartpury. Shrill blast from the referee, not rolling away, says she. Let's have a look at the read on the line out. It's a short line out, and Davis gets up well. It's a quick restart. England are sniffing, it's gone well into the midfield. Shields gets a free ball, and Hyatt with a kick over the top. This could work beautifully. I think it's Connie Clark, is it? Out there on the right-hand side, just patiently waiting. Nerves will have been jangling as that ball was in the air. The Preston Grasshopper had to wait agonisingly as Millie Hyatt's ball hung in the Berkshire air. But she was good for it. Caught it, gathered it, hit the deck like a pro. Celebration from her teammates. Well, the kick is a difficult one. All the way out here on the right-hand side. Daisy Aspinall is with the honours. And she's going to have to give it a thump from way out here, and not quite get enough on it, but it's a good opening score from England. Just over halfway through this first game, 35 minutes. Each these games this morning, England versus Wales, then Scotland versus England, and then Scotland versus Wales. So Wales is two halves, if you like, split across two. They'll have a gap in between. England will play successive halves. I don't know if that's an advantage or not. We should have to see as it goes on. Wales restart, easily gathered in the sunshine, and the offload allows a little bit more of a rumble. Again, loud blast. Hannah Sams was the girl, one of the extra forwards in this England side, who was able to make a little bit of extra yardage. Kick to the touchline is good. We have a substitution on. Lauren Bailey, Sian Jones, the Sale girl, is on. Lauren Bailey can stay where she is. We also have Ala Powers is also on, wearing 19 for Wales. Yeah, Sian Jones has come on at scrum half. She can do nothing as the line-out isn't straight. England will get the chance to have the option of line-out or scrum, and I can't believe, they're going to offer anything other than a scrum. They have been pretty dominant.
Red. That's 7 or 6. What's that, girl? 7. I need you to stay bound until she comes over, please, okay?
Referee continuing to scrutinise the two front rows. It's no different, whatever level of rugby you play. The dark arts of the front row remain, and the referee has to keep a watchful eye on everything that's going on. England's scrum again is successful, and this back line gets a chance to have a run. And as I say that, the kick comes in, and it's a good kick to the touchline, and it's going to tiptoe out.
Take the mark.
Aspinall and Clark both hunting down that right-hand touchline once more. If the kick hadn't gone out, if it stuck up on this turf,
Right on the mark.
could have been interesting. Molly Wakely, though, will get a line out for Wales. Line out hasn't really worked so far, though that one does. And it's just about dustpan and brushes out and swept up at the tail. Kick across field could interest the Wales players, and the ball bounces awkwardly, and all of a sudden this could work. Down the right-hand touchline goes Hannah Lane. The RGC girl just had a little smell in her nose for a moment there, didn't she, as it sort of opened up. The ball bounced awkwardly between the two defenders, and it bounced up for Lane. You can see here Lane. Perfect little ball. Look at the open pasture in front of her, but she decides to come back. There's a good tackle from Sarah Parry, who escorts the winger into touch.
That's not 10.
Calladine. Line out works for England. Down it comes. Better. Annabelle Meta is brought into play, and the strong running Harlequin from Wimbledon club makes a good bit of ground. Kick downfield is going to test the Wales wing 3/4, and it's a neat little kick which makes about 20 yards or so. Sophie McQueen there wearing 7 on her back.
Red. Step over, Red. Step over, Red.
Good crowd down at Wellington. Some have already come dressed as daffodils.
Step out, Red.
Important that any England-Wales match comes with the normal partisan behaviour. Line-out disrupted well. Ellie Wood gets up exceptionally. Again, more strong running in the midfield. Wales players pulled through, agonisingly so. England showing their quality. Again, another line break. Then Aspinall gets a bit of an opportunity down this left-hand side. It's going to work, lovely offload.
21 did roll. Captain. 21 did roll, your captain. Got 3 penalties in this area, half a word. It needs to clean up. Not right now. 21 not rolling.
Emma Gerrard, neat little offload, and Aspinall combining here. Look at the out of the back of the hand.
Gone dead, which takes 22.
All the skills on show at this Six Nations Under-18s festival. Early morning coffees being taken. Nothing harder, I don't think, at this time. Maybe as the afternoon wears on.
Behind the kicker. 1.
Drop out is good and deep, and actually catches England a little bit. Good tackles from Wales in the midfield. Shields, Hyatt. Ball is worked to Aspinall again, whose out-and-out pace is there for all to see. But the touchline tackles her as much as anyone. Oh, it was a knock-on, was it? As maybe as she hits the deck here, Aspinall. Good tackle comes in, and yeah, just as she hits the deck, the ball spills forward.
Make sure you keep your body in configuration scrum, please. Crunch! Fine! 10!
Sean Jones feeds this line out, then on the left hand fires the ball into the midfield against along the floor, and for Jason, who's having a bit of a nightmare at the moment with no ball really going the way she wants it. Wales are playing through the advantage. Again, good offloading. Ball is lifted high and agonisingly so. Hannah Lane will have to work hard to try and make that work. Ball is back in the hands of Jones. Again, good defensive display. Sophie McQueen combining, I think, with Ellie Wood to shut the door very firmly there for Wales, or on Wales. Again, knock on in the midfield.
Okay, Six. Door.
Maisie Davis, the Scarlets girl, unfortunately just knocking it on and then finding her head in the wrong position as the tackles came in. Just took her eye off the ball. England with the better of it, certainly, and a good score. Clever crossfield kick that Connie Clark was able to jump on. England certainly possession-wise, territory-wise, so much has been played in this left-hand side. Very rarely have Wales been into the England half. Into the midfield again, they come high, having to wrestle herself free from the tackle. Clear out is good, says the referee. Although the secondary shove from Wales is going to interest the ladies in red. Now it goes. Lovely offload for Jason, and it goes forward. And England will get the ball back for the forward pass. Just half a moment there for Jason, scooped the ball up brilliantly and then offloaded with a left hand, but that second offload was deemed to be forward. Little break in play as we have running repairs, and both teams will huddle up and have words. So Scotland-England to follow at 11 o'clock. We will have a little break between the two, about 25 minutes in between the two. And then Scotland versus Wales. Wales are back on at 12 o'clock. So they have a little break, a little way to replenish their stocks, and they'll be back to play Scotland. Wellington College playing host, if you're just joining us. Beautiful Good Friday morning. Hope you're looking forward to an Easter weekend. Hope you're looking forward to squeezing in a bit more under 18s rugby. Women play the whole of today. It's the men's turn over in Dublin tomorrow. We're back on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then next weekend as well, so a few days rest in between. Looks like an ankle injury. It's a nasty one as well, being helped off the pitch. We hope she's okay. Just get confirmation of who that is.
Okay, time back on. Okay, England just like.
I think it's Sam Shields who's gone off. Because Daisy Aspinall has come in at scrum half. So I think it is Sam Shields, the scrum half, who's gone off injured. We wish her well.
Hold it. We're going to reset. We're going to be slower, okay? I need you to hold your weight.
England's scrum still secure. Aspinall under pressure gets the ball away to Hyatt. Barry and McDougall combine. Lauren Bailey is now on the pitch wearing 21. Wales have snaffled it. They're going to go on the left-hand side. Wakely plays conduit, passes the ball through. Maisie Davis with a little rumble. England's defence is strong. Meta with the tackle. Wales again, pressure put on by England. Just slightly slower, aren't they? Wales and England are able to get up and in their faces and put pressure on the pass, and when you put pressure on the pass, the knock-on comes. And small smiles are breaking out across the England faces because the plan is working. Wales not really able to get any continuity.
No, it's theirs. Crunch! Bind! Set!
Wales scrum allows the midfield to work. There's a little mismove, buys a little space on the outside. Bronwyn Griffin gets a little sniff of things in the sunshine.
One back.
Referee says that goes backwards, ball is spilt, but England and Meta have got the ball. Strong tackle comes in on Meta. And the referee spots, unfortunately, the preceding player from Wales off their feet. Hyatt uses her backs. Defend on the outside. Good work from Bailey. Into touch, they are bundled though, England. Josie Plant, I think, finding herself following up.
19.
Good offload off the deck. A little high.
By 19 red.
Yeah, Ala Powers conceding the penalty, and Hyatt will oblige, and not too long left in this opening 35 minutes. If you're just joining us, a reminder, England play Wales in the first 35 minutes, then Scotland play England in the second 35 minutes, and we have a third 35 minutes where Scotland will play Wales. It's a festival style competition and a great way to give so many different girls an opportunity to play, and this is a good opportunity for England. The large grand white piano pushes its way towards that red line. Down it comes. Referee says White did it, and therefore gives the ball on turnover to Wales. Wales will be pleased with that defence. Deep though they are in their own half, they get the ball back.
Ready, please.
Scrum is strong from Wales this time, good body positions, and the clearance from Jones is a good one. Bailey is scurried across and she immediately goes the opposite way into midfield, then positions her body well. Aspinall, Hyatt thought about the kick and came back against the grain. Strong run from Lucy Ward. Ball is on a plate for Aspinall. Oh, dummy of the inside pass, then the ball over the top. England looking good in these last few moments of this half on this game against Wales. McQueen has been ubiquitous today. And as I say that, they cough up the ball and Wales get a chance to run it all the way through. Big hit on for Jason. And England may climb towards that line. England to get the ball back and get an opportunity here. Hyatt slammed to the deck. Again, another high tackle coming in from Wales, and advantage is coming, so they will play on. Free money here for England. The pack surge towards the line. They are repulsed. Meta. And she's been stripped, but of course, as we all knew, high tackle advantage coming, so England will get another penalty. Excellent hit in the midfield. Sarah Parry on her opposite number meant the ball was coughed up. Scrum is called. I thought they were going to do an ambitious tap and go there, but no. I think we have someone in the bin as well. England's scrum advantage. And down the short side they go. Aspinall, I think, has snuck through. Daisy Aspinall, realising there was a bit of a mismatch on the short side, picked and went. She's got her try. Gets the congratulations of her teammates. Maybe with a yellow card and the shifting round of players from Wales. Bit of space here. Aspinall saw it, went for it. Too much pace. She's shown good footwork so far in this game, and worthy recipient of a meat pie. Yeah, no cover on the right hand side. Door was left far too wide open, and Aspinall adds a 5 point and tries to get the extra 2 as well. Kick very similar to where she was previously. Doesn't quite have the measure of it all, unfortunately. And that is full time in this 35-minute half, as it were. England will be back at 11 o'clock in just over 20 minutes to play Scotland. But they are victorious. England with a good opening win, not as emphatic as it was last month. Wales certainly a little bit more resolute, a little bit more savvy over the ball. They disrupted things, but England's ascendancy there for all to see. They're off to a winning start, and we'll be back very soon with Scotland versus England at 11 o'clock.
In 20 minutes time, Wales have their second match of the day at midday, when it will be Wales taking on Scotland.
Yes, on the bell! Music!